Hey, what's up guys, it's Sale, and gonna do some Call of Duty videos today. Gonna be playing Black Ops 3 because I don't know, why not. So, we're probably gonna be playing Domination or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I guess we'll find out when we get into the game. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you in the game. And we're in a game. Here we go. So, something kind of interesting happened to me today. How am I going to explain this? It'll probably tie into the title of the video a little bit, actually. So I went to a dentist appointment. Well, I almost went to a dentist appointment today. But, the dentist's office that I went to was conveniently right next to a, supermarket where I live. So, I was outside of the supermarket because we had parked in front of the supermarket and we went in to get drinks. So when I went in to get this drink and I came back out, I didn't see that kid. But I went in to get a drink and I got him
neutralized.
So essentially, after I had gotten the drinks, I was gonna walk next door to the dentist's office to get my whatever it was I was doing. Hi. And anyways, I was gonna go next door to get my appointment in, and I dropped. Okay, so I said I dropped my soda bottle while I was there, but I had actually dropped a cigarette, which is probably not, the best thing to say, ultimately in the long run, but it's true. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm not gonna challenge that kid to a gunfight though. This kid hopefully will challenge me, or not. He did. But anyways, as I was saying, and I had dropped this, and I leaned down to grab the cigarette that I had dropped, and there was this massive, like, I guess, concrete brick pillar type deal that, held up the structure of the supermarket that I was outside of. So when I went into, not when I went in. So when I went to lean in and pick up the, drink and the cigarette that I had dropped, when I leaned back up, okay, let me put it this way. If you've ever seen a countertop that has, like, an overhang, you've seen those countertops before that do that. This pillar had a part of it that, like, in the midsection, it was meant to be architectural, like, to look cool. And there was a part there that had an overhang, and as I came back up, my head had hit that. And I had, basically, I hate reject, ew. But, I basically took my head and I hit it against the, edge of this overhang on this pillar, and at first I was just very disoriented. I didn't think too much of it. I figured it was just a I figured I might have just hit my head really hard, which I thought I did, but it turns out I did a lot more than that. I went to feel my head because I just wanted, because it hurts and people do that sometimes. It's just like, ow, I hit my head. So I reached down, or not reached down, I reached up to feel my head to see if I was okay, like you see if it was swollen. And when I pulled my hand back, there was blood, like a fairly decent amount of blood. Like a really, decent amount of blood on my hand. So at that moment I realized this might be a little bit more serious than I had, given impression. So we went into the doctor's office, not even the doctor's office, the dentist's office, and for some reason we decided to ask the dentist who was going to help me if I should go to the ER. And like before we basically even finished that question, his immediate response was, yeah, no, you need to take him to the ER. We need to make sure he's coherent and everything for dental servicing and stuff like that. So we did, and when I got in, they were pretty straightforward about it. They said, hey, So we're gonna numb the surface of your skull and like your head where this had happened, and we're gonna put staples in it. And you know, it's not like it's not like the normal staples you'd think, like, you know, like office staples. They're not that brutal. But there's medical staples for like skin and like, you know, like flesh surfaces to hold it together, because, well, it wouldn't heal naturally without that, I guess. So yeah, I'm terrified of needles. They were gonna give me a shot to deaden my scalp where it had happened, but I was like, yeah, no. So they gave me like a some kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It was like some kind of, you know, cream that like deadened the space of it. So more or less, I had that happen, and then I waited about 45 minutes. That's how long that took to, you know, kick in.
Time to send in the clones.
And then once I did that, did he make a Star Wars reference? I feel like.
Psychosis done.
But once that happened, she comes in with this little thing. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those whiteout roller things that you see in school. You know, some people have like the whiteout liquid just in a jar or something. But
And that's why you came to me.
it was basically, it looked like one of the devices they use to you know, use whiteout in schools, but it had like medical staples in it. So she basically just, you know, clamped my head and just said, "I hope this doesn't hurt too bad," and put 5 staples into my scalp, which is now holding part of my skin together. I mean, it's nothing severe. I'm not dying, so don't go with that. That's nothing close. But yeah, I have metal in my head now for the time being. I have metal staples in my scalp, so that's fun. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys that. I don't know why, but it seemed like an interesting topic. We're gonna do another game, and I'm gonna give some commentary about how we're gonna be using the gambler specialist object thing. So now I'll get back to you guys in the next game.
Free for all.
And we're in a game. I'm going to be talking about the gambler specialist here today, guys. So yeah, I'm also going to be using a KRM because I'm a horrible person, and this map is great for the KRM.
Commander watching.
I'm actually going to run over to this spawn, though. I don't know if I have blast suppressor on or not. I'm just going to wait for someone to push this doorway. I'm listening to music right now, so I can't hear everything like I usually can. I'm usually sound whoring because I'm a horrible person. Just gonna push in the doorway. Hi. But so essentially, this specialist is great for people who like doing a lot of different things in a game, or like, you know, having a lot of variability. I don't know if I want combat focus or not. Do I? Do I want to risk it? Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it.
Seraph dead.
Oh god, did I just miss the kid who was right there?
Focus offline. Neutralized.
Oh, I should be dead, dude. I should be incredibly dead. How I'm not is beyond me. But it's really a very, very good specialist ability for people who like to do a lot of different things and play a lot of different ways. So yeah, I like doing that. So that's how I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna use it. This is the first time I used Gambler, like, frequently, though. I like how he picked me out of the crowd there, because there was at least 2 other people around him that he could have killed. But you know what? That's fine. almost choked a kinetic armor kill. I would have cried.
Can confirm.
Really? Okay then. But yeah, basically with Gambler, you get to switch between... let me rephrase that actually. When you're using Gambler, you can switch between what your specialist ability that you acquired is. So say you got Rejack and you don't want to be a horrible person, in my opinion. And then you hit left on the D-pad, which will switch to a different ability, and then you can get gravity spikes, and you can be a different terrible person. Because I also think that's kind of a terrible thing to use.
Blackjack kill.
This kid is pissing me off. Like, he's just killing me off, like, not even really streaks. The closest I've gotten is a Wraith streak, and that's about it.
I see.
Whoa, what? Did I get a hit marker on him? But yeah, it lets you switch between the two, so maybe if you got Rejack and you're not one of those kind of people, you can switch over and get, say, Vision Pulse. And that can be beneficial for your situation, but if it's not, then you can actually switch and get a better thing. Well, not statistically better, because it gives you another random deployable specialist streak. Like, you know, like, I got glitched just now. You know, draw it. I'm gonna get focus, which will, in theory, if I don't screw this up, make it easier for me to go on a streak here real quick
Kill.
against him. Here, let me pop around that kid. Makes it easier for me to get streak there. And I choked another really easy kill. I will blame that on the fact that I looked at my recording, though. Yes, I certainly will.
Tango down.
But, yeah, no, the Gambler specialist is good, and it's bad. It depends on luck, really, because, you know, you could be in a situation where you need kinetic armor, and, you know what you won't get? Kinetic armor. And, well,
You keep yours.
I'm sure it has its statistics to be overpowered, but it also has ways to be very balanced. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please like, comment, favorite, and most of all, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed. It's been Sale, guys. Later.